Mellow greetings, Tubians, Ronan T here, and let's fanfic Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town. Autumn 13, Year 1, Tuesday, sunny. And it's Moonlight night. And, well, happy birthday to me, hey Janel. It's hard to believe I'm 27. And I'm not going to tell anybody else in the village that it's not their right to know, but I don't feel any different. I don't feel any older than I did. Although, I kind of always feel older now because of how tired I am. The chooks were happy this morning. I put a new egg in to incubate. So we'll have a new chook in a few days. The crops are happy. Barbara and Mugu are happy. Rayan's happy, although he did get stuck on a tree when I whistled for Pats. He's coming a lot further now, which is good. Mayor Thomas showed up at 6 o'clock this morning to yell at me because my mailbox was full. Like, that's something I have any control over. It feels like the entire village wrote to wish me a happy birthday. Lots of short but hopefully heartfelt messages. That was really sweet of them. I'm feeling kind of weird about that, channel, and this is the first year where I've had a birthday where it hasn't been meet at a restaurant, have lots of cake, go out for drinks. It's just been a whole bunch of letters from folk, and that feels really nice, but also kind of weird, and nobody actually said anything. Maybe that's because they're all too hip for the festival and getting ready for their own time, but... And even Kai took the time to write to me, and I'm still a little surprised that he remembers my name. We only spoke to each other like 3 times, I think, the entire season he was here. Next year I'll do better by him, I promise. I didn't hear from Dad. And maybe his letter just got stuck in the mail, and it's not like I have a phone or anything here, so... Because it's a festival day, nothing in town was open, so I couldn't do any of my errands. Just actually kind of a relief. I don't think I should be doing chores on my birthday. And it's, again, it seems to fly in the face of having a day of indulgence to celebrate the fact that I'm alive. I did do some foraging. Hit up the beach to see if there are any new coloured grasses before I went up to the mountain, and it was a really slow day, and all in all it was just cozy and shockingly normal. I think that's a good thing. I really think that that's a good thing. And yes, Journal, I did it. I know it's what you've been waiting for since yesterday. Will she do it? Will she go up the mountain? Will her true love be waiting for her there? After I did my foraging rounds, but before I made offering, because, I may as well do that on the way back down, right? I went up to the top of the mountain. I went to the summit. My heart racing in my chest, not knowing if anyone would be there, or if I even wanted anyone to be there. And I was alone, Channel. I did take the time to watch the moonrise, and I can see why so many people thought that it would be a lovely moment to share with your sweetheart. It was very peaceful. Kind of heartening. but ultimately very, very lonely. Maybe next year I'll have someone to share it with. Maybe next year I'll run up that hill and there'll be somebody waiting, staring out over the summit, watching the moon rise with me. That's at least a year away, so we'll see what happens between now and then, I guess, right, Jana? After that, I made offering, I came home, put everything away, I'm writing anew. I did check the weather, because, you know, that's what we do. And can you guess what it's going to be like tomorrow, Jana? Can you make a stab? That's right, it's gonna be sunny. I also learned how to make mushroom rice and matsuki rice on the cooking channel, so that's cool. I I don't know if I'm pronouncing that type of mushroom right. Matsutake. I think I'm spelling it correctly, and that's all that matters. So I'll need to go pick up some onigiri from the store, but I should be able to cook that pretty much right away. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and read for a little while, I think. Good night, Jenna.
Winter is almost here, and I still haven't been able to find any work. All of harvest season has come and gone, and not a single person needed an extra hand. Even Brenna hasn't grown her farm enough to need a second person. Maybe I should have asked if I could borrow some of the land and grown some crops of my own. Oh well, I guess it's too late now. It was Brenna's birthday today as well, and as it turns out, writing a birthday card is a lot easier than this face-to-face stuff. Maybe I should start telling people I'm mute, so I can take the time to write out my words and hand it to them. It'd give me a lot more time to think about what I'm saying. Maybe that would help with the panic I get when they put me on the spot. Oh, well, I better not try it here though. The whole town knows I can speak. I blame Ran, Brenna, and Carter. Those social butterflies they're probably gossiping about me right now. And to everyone in town. It's not all bad though. With those three running around, all the networking is basically being done for me. If anyone needs a job done, they'll have to know I'm the guy to ask. I do hope they ask soon though. My wallet's a lot lighter than it was when I got here. In a month or so, I'll have to try for more fertile grounds. Where to go though? Somewhere warm, I think. I won't have much to spend on shelter through winter. Maybe we should try the Sunshine Islands. But no, don't think that way. Someone will have work available really soon, won't they?
Autumn 14, Year 1, Wednesday. Sunny. Well, I don't feel any worse for the wear from turning 27 yesterday. I think the early night was kind of helpful. It was nice just to chill and read and do my own thing for a while. That was lovely. I was woken up by Duke knocking on my door. He is starting his harvest at the vineyard tomorrow. Asked if I wanted to help out, asked if I knew anybody who could help out, and of course there was one person I immediately thought of who could totally help out. After that, it was all about the chores. Those haven't changed because I got older. They haven't changed because I'm alone. Chooks are all happy and healthy. Other animals are all happy and healthy. Crops are cropping. No, wait, that's not right. Crops are growing. Yes, there is growth in the crops. The red chilies were finally up. They appear to have a significant growth cycle, so hopefully they're worth a bit when I pop them into the bin today. We'll see what Zach does tomorrow. I don't know, Journal. I'm not feeling 100% with it today, and I, I, I don't know why. And I've been so focused on trying to be peppy and happy and filled with joy. And I guess maybe I just have to focus on being a bit more balanced. I don't know. And I love Big Harvest Day, don't get me wrong. There's still a huge amount of excitement in pulling the fruit of my own labours, literally the fruit or vegetable of my own labours, out of the earth. Being able to sell that and knowing that that's going to support me, the work I did, not just shuffling papers or answering inane questions from people who should know better. Oh, that was a bit better. Guess who worked in customer support, folks? And no, that's, we love what we do, and we do what we love. I hope. That sounded like a greeting card. Brenna, get a grip. Take a deep breath. Count to 3. There are more important things to write about than weird adages that sound like something Hallmark inserted into your brain. It's really hard to write a sigh journal. And I write sigh, but are people actually going to get that expression properly? And when my ancestors read this and are looking for help because they're trying to run their own farms and are desperately trying to work out how to stay afloat and pay the bills and survive, and I still haven't worked out what to do with my utilities, and I've not received a bill. I've been here for 2.5 seasons and I've yet to receive a bill. Mayor Thomas is going to show up one day and just ask me for 20 grand to cover the electricity costs. I'm waiting for it. It's going to happen. I do frequently wonder how I'm going to present to the later generations. How will they find my struggles with crops taking too long to grow and cows that occasionally refuse to eat and having to sell chickens because I need better chickens, and the only way to do that is to sell my chickens. Which reminds me, I really need to start working towards upgrading my coop and my barn. If I'm going to want more animals over winter, then I'm going to need more space for them. So yeah, I'm going to have to schedule in a visit to go see Gots to work that out. Where was I? Oh, that's right. I did go by the store today and pick up my oven, so now there's more stuff I can cook. I gave out a few gifts. I stopped in at the church, and I saw Cliff, and I asked if he wanted to help Duke. And I know he's been worried about making money. I know that he's been worried that he's going to have to move on if he can't find work, and hopefully this will help him stick around, because I kind of like Cliff, and he's sweet, and sometimes it's really nice to be able to sit in silence with someone, you know? Have a bit of a chat and then just sit there amicably, side by side, in silence. I hope it sticks. I hope this helps him stick around somehow. I'd be sad to see him go, I really would. And after that, it was once again the usual rounds. I made offering, I foraged, I did test out some of the new recipes. I did test out the new oven a bit. I cleared a little bit of land to make it easier for Mugu to get through to that grass pasture. I'm wondering if she didn't eat yesterday because she couldn't find the grass. Everybody else seems to be able to get there, so I'm not sure what her problem is, but yeah. Cows, man, they can be weird. And that was my day. My first full day as a 27-year-old. And that was it. gonna be sunny again tomorrow, Journal. Again. I wonder if I'll ever see the rain again. I don't know anymore. Good night, Journal.